and welcome to another episode with Faye. Of course, it's another beautiful Tuesday, and here we are again. How was the Easter celebration? Hope it was great. Thank God for the resurrection of Christ. I'm sure the holiday is over. Everyone is scrambling to get back to their workplaces, all their businesses. I hope still we keep on the joy in this. Well, I'm super excited for this episode. I don't know what this particular episode is given, so make sure you're tuned in to listen because this is quite interesting. We're going to travel into the future just a little bit. But then our sponsors for this episode is Yeeks Clothing Enterprise. They provide you with branding, print on demand, crafting, clothing, tailoring and gift item based on quality at very affordable prices. So if you have been struggling to find the perfect place for branding or printing on your shirt, caps, hoodies, among others, and even your souvenirs for wedding, graduation, among other things, well, good news, the struggle has ended, as Yeeks Clothing Enterprise is the perfect place to go to for quality and affordable prices. So for today's episode, I said, how about we just travel a little bit into the future and see what people have planned already for the future, because it is very paramount that when you're living your life, you set goals, and then we don't know what tomorrow holds, but then it is very good to set goals and then a step-by-step written plan on how to achieve those goals, which got me asking people, where do they see themselves in 5 years? And what is their ideal woman or man? That is the qualities, the traits they want to see in a man before they eventually say yes to the person. So I got a lot of opinion. Please do listen before we'll have a little talk on how important this is and how far it goes. Sorry, what's your name?
My name is Dakob Jennifer.
Okay, sorry, so what's your ideal man?
Ideal man in terms of physical qualities or
yes, character-wise and all of that, everything put together.
My ideal man, he should be honest.
Okay.
He should be kind. Okay. He should be good looking, definitely. And then, did I say honest?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And he should be neat.
Okay.
He should feel good. That's just it.
Okay. So in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself?
Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an upcoming data scientist.
Okay.
Yes, and I would love to work in the molecular lab as well. Okay. So it's a tech world and then a science world joined together. A successful businesswoman at that. So.
Okay, thank you. What's your name?
I'm on Chef Faith.
Okay, so my first question is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
By the grace of God and the help of God, I see myself being a technician.
Okay.
And also a businesswoman.
Okay. So, what is your ideal man?
My ideal man is a God-fearing man, an handsome man.
Okay.
I'll make reference to Pastor Paul Enenche.
Okay.
He says an handsome man is not a man that is fine, as in beautiful, but a man that has money. So I think I'll use that idea. An handsome man that is a well-doing man, a God-fearing man.
Okay, my first question here is, what is your ideal woman?
Wow. Ideal man.
Yes.
Okay. Personally, I would say I love someone that has passion for God and for self-development.
Okay.
Yeah, someone that can make things happen.
Okay.
Yeah, those are my ideal men.
Okay. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years.
Yes.
Okay. In the next 5 years, I see myself growing a business,
Yes.
which I've started already.
Okay.
I'm seeing it in the next level of global impact or national impact. And again, this one is funny, Sha. I see myself as a married person because I'm planning to get married in the next 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. What's your name?
My name is Sunday.
Sunday. Okay. I'd like to ask, what is your ideal woman?
She's slim.
Okay.
She's dark in complexion.
Okay.
Yeah, that is all.
That's all.
Yeah,
Okay. So where do you see yourself like in the next 5 years?
I see myself in the next 5 years in. I don't know what I'll say.
You don't know what to
Yeah,
say.
I don't know.
You don't know what to
Yeah.
say. Thank you so much.
My name is Peace Isaac.
Okay. So the first question is, what is your ideal man?
Okay, I am going to kind of break it down. My ideal man spiritually
Okay.
is intimacy with God. That is the first on my list, intimacy with God. And then character, he should be humble, industrious. He should have this sense of humor. He should be sensitive to my needs and feelings. And attributes, there should be joy, fun. He should be romantic too, like being spiritual, being romantic. Let's balance things. I pray with my boyfriend, I fast with him. At the same time, I have fun with him. I play with him like kids. I think that's it for my ideal man.
Okay, so the second question is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I see myself in the UK and then London, precisely the capital of United Kingdom.
Okay.
Yes, doing my masters,
Okay.
establishing my businesses.
Okay.
Yes, businesses. If I'll be married by then with my family there, I have no intention of staying in my father's land.
Well, right now we're going to go on a short break and we will be back soon.
Say heaven.
Come back from that short break while we continue with the opinion.
I'm Sonny.
Okay, so my first question is, what is your ideal woman?
I can't really say for now because I don't have a girlfriend.
Okay.
I just based on hustling now. I want to make money first because most of the women now they're after money. You can't find true love without money. That's what they say, but I don't believe in that one. That's according to women that I have come across with. So most of them, if you don't have money, there's no love.
Nanwa Richard Cooking.
Okay, so my first question is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay, where I see myself in the next 5 years. I see myself as a successful entrepreneur.
Naomi Lawrence, my name.
Okay, so what is your ideal man?
Okay, my ideal man. First of all, number one, I need a man of the word. A man that stands with the word, stands by the word, and stands for the word. A man that actually fears God. If he fears God, he will not harm me.
Okay.
He will do everything possible to keep me, and as well, I will do same. Number two, I want someone that will actually hold my hands, even in times of rough times, good times, when things are okay, when things aren't okay, like that. Someone that will also help in parenting, building the family, and someone that will also stand for me, even when his in-laws and his family members come harassing. He can defend me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any physical attraction?
Physical attraction? Yes. I like tall guys.
Me too.
By then, hopefully, I'm sure I'm going to be working with a company because I'm a marketer. And I want to grow more. I want to explore more. And in that 5 years, I'm sure I'm going to be married by then.
Okay.
Definitely, by God's.
Okay.
And I won't have a child yet by that time. Because I'm still trying to, enjoy
Oh, I
plenty
understand.
things.
Well, thank you all so much for your opinions. I hope we all listen to people's different plans for the future and the attributes they expect to see in their ideal man or woman that they will eventually say yes to or not. But then, very importantly, it is good to have a plan for your life. Don't just live your life based on, okay, whatever comes my way, we just accept it. Whatever today brings, we will just take it. No, you have to have a plan. A business plan. Don't just wake up and say, okay, whatever life brings, I take it. No, you're not supposed to live that way. You need to have a plan, a business plan. You need a skill. You need to know where you see yourself in the next 5 years. You need to be building on something. Wealth does not just, I'm not talking about riches, I'm talking about wealth. It doesn't just bubble up all of a sudden and then, I'm wealthy. It is from planned goals. It builds. You might not even see the profits at the particular build-up stage, but eventually it grows into something. So it is important that we have goals and plans of how our future is supposed to look like and build on it. And very importantly, while you plan your life, make sure that your plan is aligning with God's plan for your life. If not, it's just going to be like you walking from A to C to D to B to D to Z, and then you have to come back all the way to A to ask God. It would be good. It will be a frustrating journey. So make sure you're asking God for His will for your life and make sure those plans are aligning. Very, very important. So make sure you're building goals. Just see yourself. When people say, I want to be a millionaire, I want to be a rich man, ask them what are the goals they've set to achieve that, to make sure that you want something. And I must say something to a lot of individuals, whether you're thick, whether you're slim, whatever body size you have, please love yourself as you are. There is always someone that loves you the way you are. Because if you don't feel like you're enough, you will project what you have outside without knowing. And one thing we enjoyed today's episode, we're not making it any lengthy, it's just short because I want to keep you guys in the mood of the holiday, because I know a lot of people are scrabbling back to work after the Easter break. So let's use this to chill, and I hope that we're finding and making plans and not just saying, don't just wish. Make sure you're building skills. When you say, I want to be a rich man, let it not just be in the mouth. Make sure you're working towards that. You're building yourself towards that. So whatever you say, you're not just saying it into the air, but you're speaking into what you already have on ground and you're building on. Very important. So we're at the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much to our sponsors at Yeeks Clothing. So you can reach them at 09037327260 for your quality and affordable branding, print on, craft clothing, tailoring, gift items, whatever you're looking for. They are the right people. So thank you so much for tuning in. See you next Tuesday. Make sure you have a lovely day, a blessed day. Make sure you're planning goals and make sure that you're dating or picking out a man or a woman for the right reasons, for the right attributes, so you don't get stuck in marriage. Thank you so much and do have a lovely day.